In downtown Yerevan, Cascades one of the most popular places of the city, the giant Cascade Stairway. The complex was originally conceived by the architect Alexander Tamanyan, who desired to connect the northern and central parts of the city, the historic and cultural centers of the city, with a vast green area of waterfalls and gardens cascading down. The plans were revived by Yerevan's chief architect Jim Torosyan in the late 1970s, but were stopped after the Armenian earthquake. Only in 2002, due to Mr. Cafesjian's efforts, the cascade was revitalized. Over the next 7 years, the monument was renovated and reconstituted into a center for the arts, bearing the name of its principal benefactor. The Cafesjian Center for the Arts is dedicated to bringing the best of the contemporary art to Armenia and presenting the best of Armenian culture to the world. The center offers a wide variety of exhibitions and collections, the majority of which are derived from Mr. Cafesjian's own extensive collections. At the entrance of the Cafesjian Sculpture Garden, Alexander Tamanyan's monument is erected with Yerevan plant at his feet. World-famous works of art are exhibited at Cafesjian Center for the Arts, and the collection has substantial holdings in drawing, painting and sculpture by such influential artists as Fernando Botero, Arshil Gorky, Lynn Chadwick, etc. Shadows 1 by Jaume Plenze, made from welded steel and stone. Pavilion d'été, Joana Vasconcelos. The author has used wrought iron, jasmine plants and soil in the work. A number of sculptures by Barry Flanagan from North Wales are exhibited in Cafesjian Sculpture Garden, such as the one called January the 1st, January the 2nd. Flanagan's sculptures of hares can be made in many cities of the world. Hare on Bell is one of them. One More Hare by Flanagan, big boxing hare on anvil. Behind it are Tom Hill's Olympic horses. In the distance, a sculpture by Lynn Chadwick is seen. It is named Stairs. Cafesjian Sculpture Garden also exhibits Fernando Botero's works. Here is Roman Warrior. You see one more sculpture by Lynn Chadwick, 2 Watchers 5. Suraj Guha, UK, Impala Lip. It is made of welded steel. Fernando Botero, Gatto. Here is Botero's third work, named Woman Smoking a Cigarette. You can observe Botero's distinctive style of exaggerated and enlarged human proportions. Kiwi by Peter Wartyuk has been recently added to Cafesjian collection of sculptures. Besides Cafesjian Sculpture Garden, each platform of Cascade has been turned into an exhibition hall, arousing admiration in visitors. You too can feel that visiting the Cafesjian Center for the Arts. During the more than 35 years of his working life, Dale Chihuly has almost single-handedly elevated the public perception of glass, creating forms that are now considered equal to the traditional arts. Fascinated by the unique Japanese floral arrangements, Chihuly called his floral compositions ikebana. This art of flower arrangement has spiritual and philosophical implications, and it has attracted the artist not only by its concept, but also with its sound. The escalators inside Cascade connect the city center with Victory Park. While going upstairs, one has a brilliant opportunity to admire the masterpieces on each platform of the building. We are in Hanjan Gallery, where the monumental mural by Grigor Hanjan and selected works from the private collection of Jared Cafesjian are located. The three primary scenes of the mural illustrate important events in Armenia's history: the creation of the Armenian alphabet, the Battle of Vartanang, and the rebirth of Armenia. The next is Sasunsi David Garden Gallery, with a temporary exhibition called Pop Connection. The collection presents the works of the first generation of pop artists. These artists broke the recognized boundaries of high art, encouraging democratization of art production. Drawing upon the imagery of advertising, Hollywood, comic books, and industrially designed products, pop artists address such issues as class, political change, gender, and consumer culture. Libensky Brictova for Armenia in the Sasunsi David Gallery is a permanent exhibition. Cafesjian Center for the Arts has one of the largest collections of works by the Czech couple Libensky Brictova. They are generally credited with elevating glass from its previous status as a decorative art to a form of art with its own expressive and highly resonant voice. In the mind of the collector is a unique exhibition. One can find here Mr. Cafesjian's varied interests on continuous display. An electric collection ranging from a 28-foot model of a ship on which Mr. Cafesjian served in the Pacific during World War II, to a rare 1906 model N-Ford runabout and a working model of a Wabash steam locomotive. Hagop Hagopian, Iron Narratives is a temporary exhibition at Eagle Gallery of the Cafesjian Center for the Arts. It includes 62 sculptures, a broad selection of three-dimensional works of anthropomorphic and animal figures, as well as thematic approaches. Hagop Hagopian noted that man is the main theme for an artist, and this was the fundamental creative principle that guided the Grandmaster. Swarovski light stocks present a thoroughly modern version of the chandelier. The design is composed of only a mesh sock filled with hundreds of Swarovski crystals. 25 light stocks evoke the landscape of light that is both disorienting and mysteriously compelling. Swarovski Crystal Palace is the result of some of the world's foremost and collectible designers. Made of cut Swarovski crystals, one can endlessly admire a sense of the interplay between light and wind. Dale Chihuly, Pergola Ceiling. Once you are on the top, out of the building, you are exposed to magnificent scenery of Yerevan and a new series of sculptures on each platform. Harp by Levin. The Visitor by David Brewer Webb. The Wall by Cafesjian. Korean artist Ji Young-woo has combined various types of toys to create the sculptures of the animal called Lion 2. It's a warning on environmental destruction and a human-caused threat to itself. Zhou Yiliu, Polar Bear. Three classinations by Andrew Carson at the Cafesjian Center for the Arts look quite amazing during different times of the day. A Group of Three Divers, made in 2006 by David Martin. The Cafesjian Center for the Arts is a unique piece of the 21st century Yerevan. It is certainly worth visiting to see and evaluate with your own eyes.